All right. Well, Mitch, you're not in the best of moods with that topic, and I'm going to keep you possibly in a worse mood with what I'm about to show, not only you, but the audience here. You know, this past Saturday, Ohio State and Michigan played in the classic on the lake, or whatever it was called. The hockey game that was played at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. So, as I get the thing here, so Ohio State won 4-2, but both teams took a giant L at the stadium because there was a pair of particular fans. And this, I should mention, if you're watching this podcast for our BTS viewers, viewer discretion is advised for this because what these poor kids are doing, and I'm going to call them kids, even though I'm probably just a few years older than them, is it's when I first saw it, Mitch, it generated a reaction that only when I sent it to you, I could only say the words, "We will talk about this on Monday," as if this was some major screw up you had at school. This video that I'm about to put on the split screen, and again, viewer discretion is extremely advised. I wish I could make my screens here bigger. I don't know why I can't do that at this point. You know what? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a little bit of that. And there we go. Because as you see here in this video, and this is courtesy of C Schutz 8 on Instagram. She's a Cleveland native, it seems. She took a video of these two guys, it seems, at the end of the game here. And, they're just trying to have some fun, trying to near the end of the game. And then, oh, look at that. They're pulling out some drinks, having some good time. And oh my God, okay. That is other people's drinks that they are just downing as if the world's about to end. Yeah, go ahead and high five. That's cool. That is awesome. That is amazing. That is just an amazing fun time at the stadium with your boys. That is disgusting. We do not endorse that. We do not approve of that. We do not accept these fans as Buckeye fans. These fans can go directly to Ann Arbor. I'm sure they're nice boys, but at the same time, you might as well wear maize and gold. It's disgusting.
I honestly think those were probably Michigan fans trying to make Ohio State fans look bad. That's my philosophy there. I think they put on scarlet and gray because obviously Ohio State is now a hockey school, as we saw as Ohio State won 4-2 on the face-off on the lake. And I think they probably put on Ohio State gear to make Ohio State fans look bad. Mitch, what? I got to remember, this is a family-oriented show. I can't use that word.
That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but yeah.
This is something that would happen, I think, if you're with your boys and it's like, hey, odds, right? We all know what the game odds is. And you would just be like, no, I don't, no, we're not playing that. These dudes were literally running around willingly drinking other people's beer that was left over. Mitch, I'm not going to say it happened here, but like I see a lot of people who drink beer and dip and their dip spit goes back in that bottle. Like these dudes were going up different rows and aisles and sections. Like you don't know what people are putting in there. Some people could have spit in there. Some people could have stuffed trash down their bottles. Like, what on earth is going through your mind when you decide to do something like this? Is a disgusting act. Those boys should be sent to Ann Arbor if they are Ohio State fans, and they should be investigated immediately because that was one of the nastiest things I've ever seen somebody do. I would never do that in my right mind. If it was odds or I had to give somebody money, I would pay the money. It just, I get chills thinking about it. Like, I love my beer. Please drink responsibly. 21 and over, obviously, but my goodness, that was disgusting. A disgusting act.
That had the same cadence of like under 21 drinking, where it's like whatever you can get your hands on and not recognizing the nastiness of what you're probably sucking down that people have been either spitting up or backwashing or doing anything. That is not cool. It's like this. It's like the scene in Caddyshack where Spalding is like drinking other people's drinks at the thing, and then he ends up getting sick in the limo. But it's not done with funny in mind. It's just idiots trying to. I don't even know what you're trying to do. You're not going to drink enough to get a buzz going. You probably already had enough as it is, so you're just trying to get as much as you can in your system at that point. And it's like I don't know. At first, when I first watched this video, I thought for some reason that they were posing for like Snapchat or whatever. I thought that was the case, and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, so you can get some more you can get a cool Snapchat story going. Awesome. But no, these are just guys who decided, hey, I'm gonna get a half off literally and figuratively Michelob Ultra. So that's cool. Real quick before we end it, what's the worst odds that you've ever had seen someone do or had done to yourself? I want to know that because I have one.
There have been a lot I have been around.
Some one that we can tell on this show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was one that I'm not going to bring up on the show because when you're in college, there's a lot of people out there know it gets a little crazy. No, they've been pretty aggressive. I don't think
All
I'm going to
right.
be able to.
That's fair. That's fair. I have one for and you know, if you have kids listening to this, I don't know if kids are listening to this, just tune out. If you're an adult and you don't want to hear this, tune out. So one time I was coming home from a Legion baseball tournament. We were driving in a car. It was me and two other guys, and I won't say what's his name, this person's name, because he's a friend of mine still. Um, he was a lot of those guys back in the day used to chew dip, as you mentioned, and I was the only guy on the team that pretty much that didn't. So we decided, hey, what are the odds that you take a sip from your chew bottle? Odds of 1 to 100. 1, 2, 3. Can't remember the number. 66. And we about went off the road. The guy driving went off the road because we were so shocked that it happened. We had to pull over to the back of McDonald's and we had to watch this guy just grimace for about 10 minutes. One of my biggest regrets in life, I took a video of him doing it. He about keeled over. It was disgusting. I was laughing the whole time. I put that video on a little like external hard drive. The hard drive corrupted. I lost the video. That is my biggest regret. One of my biggest regrets is I don't have that video still, especially because if this person ever turns on me, I have blackmail, basically. Not going to blackmail people. I'm just going to, doing it for the show.